Hello everyone, welcome to the book station. I'm Sanjana, and this is what my bookshelf looks like now. Empty, unorganized, and covered in a bit of dust because we are moving, and I have packed away a few of my books, and I've decided to sell a few books which I want to show you in this video. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to show you the book that I want to give as part of a giveaway. So if you want to buy any of these books or participate in the giveaway, please make sure you follow me on my Instagram, the link to which will be found in the description box of this video. The first book that I want to give away is this one called Difficult Daughters by Manju Kapoor. This is a book that I came across and I had to study when I was studying Indian literature as part of my degree. I bought this book secondhand, probably at Bookworm, and hence the edges are completely browned. This is the story of three women spanning across three generations, and it is set before, during, and after the partition of India. It talks about the experiences of women during this time and how the political upheaval affected their lives, and also how their decisions and the decisions made for them changed the trajectory of their life. As you can see, the copy has been studied by yours truly, and I have made a few notes, but they are all written in pencil, so you can choose to rub it off if you decide to buy this book. But otherwise, this is in a good condition. And since I've already read this book twice, I have absorbed as much as I can from it and have decided to sell it off and not have it on my bookshelf collecting dust. The second book that I want to sell is also one that I have read a while ago. This is called The White Tiger by Arvind Adhika. It is the first book that he wrote and also won him several awards and global recognition. It is the story of this man who is quite ruthless, who moves from a small village to a big town, and he climbs the ladder by doing everything. And through thick and thin, he always ensures that he saves himself. The book, as you can see, is in very good condition. The only thing is that the edges are brown because it has been on my shelf for quite some time. The next book that I read is one of the best reads of this year. It is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. If you've seen my previous video, you will know that I loved reading this book. It is absolutely entertaining, keeps you hooked, dramatic, and there's a bit of romance as well. But the reason why I'm giving this book away is that it's fresh in my mind. I enjoyed reading it, but it is a one time read. There's nothing in it that I want to analyze and keep going back to. It's like a Hollywood movie that you watch once for entertainment, and hence I don't want to go back to this book, and hence I'm letting it go. The next one is or was a Bookstagram favorite once upon a time, and that's when I bought it, but I did not read it immediately because there was a lot of hype around it. It is this, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and it is supposed to be a self help book. Self help is a genre that I lean towards many a times, especially when I'm going through a low phase in life. But unfortunately, the content in this book is quite triggering and it did not come with a trigger warning. So I'm giving you some. There is content of self harm, suicide, loss of loved ones. And that was my main problem with this book. Otherwise, this is a good one time read if you love reading self help books. The next book that I want to show you is one that I want to just give away and not cost anything. It is also a self help book that was quite famous around 10 years ago. It's called Who Moved My Cheese. It's quite a short book. But the reason I'm giving this away is I read it and I felt like all the concepts, which are several, very few actually, in this book, I already follow in my life. So it is of very little use to me. So I hope you find some use in this. Now, the next book is the one that I want to give away for free as part of a contest. It's Jhumpa Lahiri's The Lowland. Jhumpa Lahiri is such a loved and amazing writer, especially on topics of experiences of diaspora, and hence I bought this book. I have read it once only, and hence you see the edges are browned. But unfortunately, I did not love it as much as I loved Interpreter of Maladies, and hence I've decided to give it away. It's in very good condition. As you can see, the inside is absolutely new. There are no markings at all. The entire book is the story of two brothers and how their personal and political decisions change the trajectory of their lives. And it spans across three generations, so it's quite a long read. But especially if you love reading Jhumpa Lahiri, I'm sure you will love this book. So if you want to participate in the giveaway or buy any of these five books that I am selling, make sure you follow me on Instagram, the link to which is in the description box.